Hey everyone, we have Smita today. She is a working woman from Raipur. She has transformed her fitness from overcoming her PCOD to bloating, anemia issues, work stress, even leg injury to transforming her physique, dropping dress size, regulating her cycles, and even traveling while dropping inches simultaneously. So it's going to be super fun knowing her journey. And this is me talking to Smita after a long time, so it's very impromptu for us as well. So, Smita, over to you. You can talk about yourself for a minute and then we can discuss your journey.
Okay. First of all, hi. And my name is Smita, and I am 31 years old.
Mhm,
So, fitness has always been one of the primary goals because I come from a doctor family. So, I have a pretty disciplined childhood where everything has to be timely done. आपको खाना खाना है, you need to sit in the dining table, no watching TV. During the school time, our bedtime used to be 9 p.m. because we had to get up at 5.
mhm,
And even when it comes to eating also, I think I would say I used to follow my dad. He's actually a
mhm,
badminton player from his school time, and he still plays. He's 60 plus and he still represents state, and he plays. So I think he is also one of my role model when it comes to fitness and diet and everything.
mhm,
So I think going on his footstep, I always used to follow the portion control unless and until I was at home because
mhm,
our diet was fixed. Like afternoon may will eat rice and in the night we'll eat roti and all of that thing.
mhm.
So he also used to ask us and insist us to eat a lot of fruits and fibers and all of that thing. So
Nice.
from childhood, it was all great and fine. But once I stepped out of the house, it was all me. And then it was like whatever we eat, it used to be all my option and choices. So I think that's where it all started, the fluctuation in the body and the lifestyle. Although I took some of the habits from my childhood, but living on your own and then having so many responsibilities, I think few things change going forward.
Mm,
So until I think last year, after my wedding, I noticed that I have actually gained a bit and it was going out of my hand because of lot of traveling back and forth.
mm,
So that actually added on to the stress as well. Maybe it was a huge change in my life as well. And also with the work and back and forth traveling is when my weight issue started. I used to have weight issues because, as you know, I have PCOD.
mm,
So my journey has been fluctuating. Sometimes I used to be a bit plump, bloated, and weight gain and all of things because of the hormonal pills that I would take to regulate my PCOD.
mhm.
But then there would be a phase where I would be into working out, diet, and everything. So then I would reduce. But
Nice.
this fluctuation sometimes bothered me, and until last year, it went out of my control. That's when I was like, I need a third person or a third influence that could keep me in regulation. But I was very skeptical as to like whom to go or what to do because now I feel a lot of coaches and this
Mm,
diet plans is like a propaganda. Like everybody wants like fast results, but I was very consistent to something which is long term, and I don't want to face this fluctuation of gaining weight and then losing weight. It is very frustrating, I would say. Plus, I think it's the age factor as well. How मतलब कब तक मेरी body would do that for me. When I was younger, it was easier for me, but now it is not any easy.
yes.
So that's when I decided to give strings to a third party, and and then you came into the picture, and
Mhm,
now as you see, there have been a lot of changes in my habits, lifestyle, and people can see that I am getting a lot of compliments. And when we collaborated on the Instagram and we have put out the post,
Yes.
I got I got few DMs, I got WhatsApped, and they were like, is it good? How was your experience? Even we want to try. I was like, my goal, as per my goal and expectation, they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
And they are pretty adaptable. If you want to take forward to it, maybe you can tell your expectation and they might come handy to you guys as well. So
That
yeah, that's a little bit of me.
that's a lot of you, not just a little bit from your childhood days. Your inspiration was your dad, where he was a badminton player, so you were eating right, portion control was there, like a lot of fruits, veggies were there since your
Yeah,
childhood. But as you got married, as you age, life hits you, you travel a lot, you work stress kicks in, PCOD
yeah,
kicked in, and then eventually, like you had a phase where you're losing weight, but then you had a phase you were gaining, but then
yeah.
decided to let's figure out a coach, and you found us. We are happy. So, how
Yeah.
was the journey? What was the first thought when you came across our page? Like, if you remember the first insight of reading my profile, or just how did that go?
So it was just like one random day I am scrolling Instagram and in my feed, a reel comes up where you are saying that if you're a working woman and if you are uh, uh, facing weight gain issues and work stress and all of that. So I'm like, okay, interesting. I was thinking something like this and it just popped up on my feed. So I'm
Acha.
like, let's just see. Okay, so then I think DM'd you. And I was still skeptical because, like I said, I felt this is all propaganda and I did not know that there are still genuine people and genuine coaches in this industry. And so I was like, let's just take chance. एक call ले लेते हैं. नहीं पसंद आएगा तो we won't go forward. So then I got in touch with you. Then one of the executive of yours, I scheduled a call with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him one thing very specifically that I remember is like, whatever I'm paying you, I don't wanna put any extra money apart from that onto like my like supplements or gym or this subscription, that subscription. I want you to give me a diet that I can put it out from my kitchen itself.
Mm.
So I was like, I don't want any fancy thing, like no this cheese, no blueberries, no broccoli or this and that. Although I do
Um,
eat broccoli, lettuce, but it's not every day.
Correct.
Plus, in Raipur, it has just started. The trend has just started here with the healthy and going green, going vegan, and all of these things have just started. Here,
Acha.
there are really good places here where you can get good options, but it is still a bit pricey. If I was in Bangalore on a place like that, Metro City, it is still easy. You still get avocados and all very easily. But here I don't get that easily. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't want a diet where all of these fancy things are there. I want something which is straight out of my kitchen. I don't have to go and add another stress in my life कि अरे ये डाइट करना है, ये लाना है, वो लाना है, एक दिन पहले का prep. I just want it all stress free.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that person really understood my goal and thing. And he was really kind enough to put me to a really good coach, Manya. Oh my God,
Yes.
she is like sweetest. Like, even if I miss something or even if I haven't done progress in a week, I used to be so guilty. Ki, oh my God, Manya, kya bolegi? What would she be thinking? But she'll be like, it's okay, Smita. We'll do better next week. It's fine. At least you're not gaining. At least you're maintaining the same thing. And I'm like, oh my God, she is so sweet. And whenever I had any problem, like I don't want this ingredient, it is not available here. She would always be ready with so many other alternatives, easy recipes, which would not take much time.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. And I'm like, this is what I wanted. And okay, now then my perspective changed that, okay, not everybody is into making money. There are people who also want to transform your lifestyle for good. So that's where my mind changed, and I'm like, okay, no, these are good people. These people are genuine. So I was then happy with my choice.
Yes, I really appreciate your feedback. And when Mane would listen to this, she would also be very happy to hear the
Yeah.
feedback. So, yeah, we were able to give you a plan that was flexible out of your kitchen, and you were missing out on ingredients. We were able to guide you with alternatives. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I am glad we are able to offer you a good service. है ना?
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah.
saying
Actually.
where we should, we have a basic saying that we always under promise. We try to promise less on calls, and then we over deliver on service. So
Mm.
you are the living example of the same. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad you've joined, and you have done extension as well. You've completed your
Yeah.
subscription to six. We've posted your case study. We've got a lot of comments there and a lot of people DMing us about the same. So yeah, it has been a great journey. So tell me, how has been your hormones now? How has been your food habits as compared to 1 year back or 9 months ago? How has it been when it comes to your energy, metabolism? How do you feel? How toned are you? Can you talk more about it?
So I think, as it is said, that stress adds up to the. I'll just put it on silent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I was saying, stress adds on to your hormone level, and it definitely affects. So I think, given there was a lot of changes that I went through last year, it did add up to my stress level, and that totally impacted my hormones, where I would be getting irregular cycles. And because of that, I had a lot of acne issues. And I think that was one of the thing that it got impacted with the weight gain as well. So I think as per my diet, there was something as seed cycling, which it was just a concept in my mind. I never tried it, but I was just like, what would seed do? Like, how is it possible? And then when I started doing it, I think within 2 months, my cycle was on track. Like, I would just get it on time. There were months where I simultaneously got it on the date, like not a day before, not a day after. And I was really surprised to see. And I think I even gave this one feedback that seed cycling is actually working, because I was so shocked. Oh my God, the seeds are regulating all the my cycle so properly. So that was really surprisingly amazing thing that I could see. And I think because of that, my energy level was also better, and I would not
Mhm.
feel really bloated or something. I think that has to also do with the diet I was taking, because it was so much protein and fiber packed. That actually helped me, because at times I remember afternoon post lunch.
Mhm.
Um, Sometimes I would be dreading sitting in the chair, because I would be yawning, I would be so sleepy. And even though I was having coffee, still I would be so sleepy. But then I think when my diet changed and when I started following the diet, I could see there was a good impact in my energy level. It was up. Like, I was not feeling sleepy. And one day I'm just like, why am I not feeling sleepy? Did I drink more coffee or what? And then I was like, no, I think that has to do with my diet.
Mhm.
So that was one of the thing I could see. And I think after this change, post lunch, I got more active and more productive in my work. That was used to be the time where other people would be so lazy, but I would be working so productively that time. That 2 3 hours of window where people would be so sleepy and like, oh my god, neend aa rahi hai and all that stuff. So that was another change that I noticed.
That's nice.
And yeah, that was pretty amazing, that change. And I think sometimes during this summers, when summer started, that's when I saw there was a bit fluctuation in the energy levels, I think because of the dehydration, it happened.
Mm.
But then Manya gave me a really amazing tip of adding a pinch of salt in the water and then drink. And I think that helped with my hydration levels as well. So again, I was retained with good energy levels. Plus, I also saw there was uh, the cramps reduced drastically. Um, my back pain was not bothering me much, although there used to be a bit, but it was better. Like my back pain was fine.
Nice.
And I think there was one more thing that I wanted to say. Uh,
Gut.
Yeah, I think when I started the fiber intake, uh, my fiber intake was good when the diet started.
Mm.
So I think because of my gut health, I could see my skin got better. And also my hair got better in between. When I just started with the diet, I saw my hair fall reduced, my skin became bit better. So yeah, I mean these were the small things that I think also added up with making me look more fit when people would see, because with the inch loss there was also these few visible changes that they were like, oh my god, your acne is cleared up all now, your hair looks so better now. So I'm like, yeah, I think this has to do with my diet that I am on right now. Plus, the amazing part was there was nothing that I had to go out of somewhere to get my diet. Even if I'm eating with five people, it was not like I was standing out that, oh, she's on diet. It used to
Mm.
be just with my normal food, what everybody was eating, but just protein more with fiber more and carbs less. So it was just that, just was the difference. Otherwise, I could eat normally with everybody, even being on the diet.
Nice. So, so many wins, so many new changes
Yeah.
from yawning after lunch to being productive, from irregular
Yeah.
cycles to getting the period on the same day that you have expected, and adding more remedies in your hydration tricks like a pinch of salt, and your cramps reduced drastically
Yeah.
thanks to more hydration, more electrolytes.
Yeah, definitely.
Back pain stopped, your gut health improved. As your gut health improved, skin, hair improved. That's one
Mm.
thing that I've also observed, that my skin was also bad, so as I worked on my gut, it improved, and it's good
Mm.
since 4 5 years now. So
Okay.
these are the small things that led to your fitness, and the small wins keeps piling up and leads to the transformation to where you are
Definitely.
today.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are still a long way to go in terms of the final phase of the transformation, which we did discuss I guess, few weeks back on a phone call. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice. And you never felt like you're dieting, right?
Yeah, because it used to be the normal dal that I would eat,
Mm.
just with more salad, which is just cucumber and tomatoes, nothing fancy. Like I have to separately make a salad for myself, nothing like that. So that was amazing. Like I don't have to put any extra stress or extra work on that. So that was good.
That's nice. And especially when you're eating out, you're going out somewhere to eat,
Yeah.
you never felt you are on diet or anything of that sort. So it was just smooth, happy journey
Yeah,
without
yeah. Because
much
I
restriction.
remember there were few years back, there used to be a few of my friends who used to start dieting or gymming, and they would be like, "Oh my God, I'm on diet," and then they would be separately ordering themselves food. That, oh, so it was like everybody on the table knew ki, "Acha, she's on diet or he is on diet." So that never used to happen with me. Like I think a lot of people got to know that I am on diet after the post, and then they started asking me, "Oh, you have kept a coach. Oh, you were on a diet plan." And then I'm like, "Yes." So then they're like, "Oh, like pata hi nahi chala. There was nothing, a lot of noise on your side ki, oh, you're dieting or something." So that was a good part because I don't like extra attention on myself.
Mm.
जबरदस्ती का कि अरे diet है तो I mean, I know that it is good that, no offense, I mean, it's good that people are conscious when they are going out and eating. बट
Mm-hmm.
इट्स जस्ट कि वो फिर एक नोटिस में आ जाते कि ओ अच्छा शी इज डाइटिंग, एंड देन दे विल बी लाइक अरे मैं ये नहीं खा सकती, मैं वो नहीं खा सकती, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता, ऐसा वैसा. एंड another part was, even though I was on diet, there was nothing like cut out sugar or don't eat sugar at all or don't eat this at all. So that was also a good thing, because if I have to take this long term or sustainability, if I think of, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. It it cannot be like अगर मैंने अभी sugar बंद किया, it's not like I have to not eat sugar the whole of my life. Obviously, I'm gonna eat it at one point of time. So that was also a good thing.
So yeah, we you could balance it out, and yeah, these small things that you've discussed about, okay, not making people aware that you're dieting, but you are, while getting fit, while getting toned. You know, this is very good because kabhi when we talk to our friends about diet, so they they remind us that we are on a diet. We don't remember that we are on a diet, but they remind us that we are on a diet.
Yeah, yeah,
And that sometimes also puts us on a guilt ki, yeah, I'm on a diet. So
yeah,
that's our saying that never you'll never feel like you're dieting. And yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the same paraphrase that we believe.
yeah, exactly.
This is also why we do podcast because the how do we differentiate ourselves from gimmicks or propaganda or horrible life, such some fancy supplements.
Yeah,
We need some differentiator. We need
yeah, definitely,
people like you
definitely.
talking about us. So yeah, I'm really happy you've shared your journey right from your fit days with your dad to going off the track with work and stress and eventually
Hmm.
getting back on track.
Yeah. I mean, it has come to a point where recently my dad was asking me ki, what you do. Tell me the tips. Don't keep it to, don't gatekeep. Tell me also that what it is. Ki, kya khana chahiye, kya nahi khana chahiye. Oh, if you're making this salad,
Mm.
give me also some. So I was like, okay, wow. It was nice for a role reversal, for a change. It was good.
That's nice. Yeah, you inspired your dad. So that's like a
Sort of,
return gift.
yeah.
You gave a return gift to your dad, basically.
Yeah, sort of. Yes.
That's nice. So that's also one of our goal that we want the next generation of India to be fit because if
Mm-hmm.
you see nobody is eating right, nobody is taking care of their health. So when you build habits, you pass it on to your parents, your family, your husband. Eventually, everyone starts having more awareness on what to do, what not to do.
Yeah,
क्या चीज करने
exactly.
से क्या होगा? If you yawn, what to do? If you're dehydrated, what to do? So these
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
when you practice them and people see you doing it, so they eventually ask you, and then they also learn from you, which has happened.
Yes, yes. And I think one of the biggest compliment is my husband's a bit of jealousy, I would say. He will be like, your metabolism, like it is so great. You just put thoda effort and you get in shape so quickly. And I'm just so jealous. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that as a compliment.
Nice. Yes, we did mention the same about your husband getting jealous, but yeah, it's a good now. You have such friendly competitions between you and your spouse
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
It is there, yes.
keeps the game fun and keeps a spark in the relationship.
Yeah, because the other day only I was telling Manya that I am someone who doesn't like weight training. Like I used to run away even during my gym time, which was I think last when I went to gym was 2020 before COVID, just the COVID started. So that was the last time I used weights, and I used to dread it so much that मुझे पसंद नहीं था like weights karna. And now in phase two, Mania has given me a bit of very minimal but basic weight training. So
Hmm.
now I ask my husband only to supervise me because of the form, because he is so good with weights. He is into weight training. So
Hmm.
now when he goes to gym, he does his weights, cardio, and everything. So now when I'm working out at home with uh, 5 kg, 7 kg dumbbell. So I ask him only to see my form or check my form or tell me or supervise me. So he has been supervising me with the weight training from past 2, 3 days.
That's nice. You have a
Yeah.
good personal trainer with you. Hannah, I remember my days. They were also fun, super fun. I miss them. Sometimes I do
Mm-hmm.
feel like getting a job back to a gym, but maybe once, after maybe after a few years, I'll get a part-time job just for fun.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fun being in the gym, the good music. People come to you, you train them, just you
Yeah.
level up the energy,
Yeah.
you
So
make.
you were a personal trainer?
Yeah, I did that for 6 years.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did
That's
everything
good.
from gym training to home training to
Okay.
park training over
So
the
that's how
walls.
you came into this thing.
Yeah, I started off in my college days. So
Okay.
when
Okay.
back when fitness was cliche, like, so that's when I
कि
started.
सिर्फ पतले होने के लिए जिम जाते हैं.
No, no, it was cliche as in people used to not take fitness seriously as a career.
हम्म.
Like a
और
gym.
इट यूज टू बी लाइक कि स्पेशल ओकेजन है कि शादी होने वाली है कुछ फंक्शन में जाना है सो हैव टू लूज वेट या फिर गेन वेट तब वो एक ओकेजन वो रहता था कि हाँ हमको ये करना है तो हमको जाना है. नाउ इट हैज बिकम अ लाइफस्टाइल कि अरे नहीं अब तो करना है लाइफस्टाइल के लिए.
Hmm. Still remember when I told my dad, so he was like, "You want to be a gym trainer?" I'm like, "No, fitness trainer." But then opportunities were very limited to gym only. But fortunately, there was a company called Urban Clap. Now it's Urban Company.
राइट
So
राइट
that
राइट.
guy was following up with me when I had
ओके.
no experience. So he's like, enroll here, register karo ye wo. And then I got my client and I was like very happy. Then I realized, इसमें कुछ नहीं है. You need experience. You need to work. Back then, we
या.
were like just early 20s, right? So
हम्म.
just doing it for fun. Eventually realizing, oh, this is something that we can do to
हम्म.
make a living. Then
या.
just kept getting better.
I think early 20s is a lot of experimenting with your life, with your career and everything. And then like post or a bit 30s or post 20s, then you realize, ki, oh, now we can do this or do that.
Yeah. You get the kick ki when you see someone not being able to do a push up to you make them do a push up within a month or maybe 2 months or three
Yeah.
months. So that drove me forward. And then eventually maximum clients were women. Eventually it became a
Hmm.
oriented company. It
Okay.
just happened. Just things just happened. Just kept studying.
Hmm.
It was just
Okay.
fun. So like when I started this, when I was getting bored of personal training, so I had a business mentor. Like you had a fitness mentor, we had a business mentor.
Hmm.
So they gave an idea we can do this. I knew the basics already because I've tried everything.
Yeah.
But then eventually we got some systems ready. Then I had some people under me, and then things just kept getting better and better. So yeah, we never
Yeah.
know. I even so whatever habits you have, right? Like all the things you've mentioned about adding some salt to water, to from yawning to being productive, your skin getting better, hair fall getting better, Hannah, your
Yeah.
hormones getting better. So
Hmm.
whatever you've experienced, right, it's just a reflection of my life in your life. Because back then I had
Exactly.
issues with
Yeah.
hair, acne. So if you scroll down to my like 6 years ago profile, you will see, okay, isko bhi same issues there. But now things are better. So it's like a part of me is in your life, which makes me happy.
Yeah,
Then you
actually.
develop your own habits, you bring in your own style, then our
Yeah.
coaches bring in their own style, so that creates the magic, which is
Definitely. I agree. Totally agree.
nice. So yeah, we'll our next goal is obviously abs that we discussed, remember?
Yes.
So yeah, we'll get there, and very soon.
Yes, I am sort of excited because it's always like something new to it. So I think that is something which keeps me up and motivated that oh, when you see something change in your body and then it becomes visible to others is something motivates you to take it ahead and forward.
Yes. Ever thought of a photo shoot? Anything?
I think during college time or I used to do, I think, couple of photo shoots and maybe college fest modeling and all that happened, but
Mm-hmm.
not like make it a career or side hustle or something.
Acha. No, no, just a photo shoot. Like when I had my transformations, we click some photos, right? So we do our own photo shoot. Just
I
like
don't mind. I mean, I'm comfortable with that.
that's nice. So that that creates a big memory in your life. So like you
Hmm.
have an achievement in your 30s. Ki chalo, we went from feeling bloated to hormone issues to now having abs and like sustaining for
Yeah,
long term.
definitely. Yes.
So yeah, we will. I did had a word with Manya about the same. See
Hmm.
how can we help her reach there? What's the
Okay.
strategy you've created and
Yeah,
put in the
yeah.
efforts. So yeah, she
Hmm.
sent me her workout plan. I'm like, where are the workout links? But she's like, she knows the form. And
Hmm.
now I know
Yeah,
that
I
your
mean,
husband is
there were
care of the
few,
form.
and also in your YouTube channel, the shorts, those are so helpful. I mean, before this, in phase one, when there used to be few exercises, she used to share links, and I used to think it may be something random or normal YouTube videos, but then I saw it was your videos, and those were like short clips with the exercise names on it. I'm
Mm.
like, this is so accessible and so simple to find, and it is so easy. So I have made a, playlist in my YouTube. I have bookmarked those things. So if at all I forget or if I have to forward it to someone, that would help. So sometimes in initial days when I used to forget कि अच्छा ये कौन से exercises, I would just go to that bookmarked playlist and I would just check your videos and just then continue with it. It wouldn't take a lot of time, and that used to be so good.
Yeah, but now even that became a hassle for a lot of people. कि छोटा छोटा video कौन देखेगा? People are weird, to be honest. They have all different expectations, and they have the right to have it. So we have to fulfill them.
Mm,
So we have
yeah.
a new channel. We are uploading 12 weeks, 30
Sure.
minutes for long workouts, home
Okay.
workouts to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
Just need a
Okay.
mat. You don't even need a dumbbell or anything. If you have, awesome. If you don't, totally.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's like one thing, you just play it. You can play it on your TV, mobile phone, laptop, anywhere. And just be on the
Mm-hmm.
do it with me. I'll teach you the exercise, the warm up, cool down together. It's
Okay.
home workout. So whenever you
Mm-hmm.
skip your gym, maybe you can open a random workout from day one to day 84.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah, you
nice.
can do the workout. So just so like in traveling, if you don't have a gym or when you don't want to go to
Hmm.
the gym because it's raining a lot, so
Yeah.
it's very helpful. But the
Yeah.
more important intention is to like I kept it public intentionally because if our clients would benefit, why not let everyone also benefit?
Yeah.
Just why not transform more than 1,000 rather than just hundreds or 200s with
Hmm.
just manually sending the links.
Yeah. That's actually great thinking.
Hmm. So yeah, I've reached week 3. Even I was a bit very like extremely lazy to start. But once I've started, then I've reached week 3 now, 9 more weeks to go. It's
Okay.
fun. Takes
Hmm.
time, but
Yeah.
just like when you have the momentum of once you get your period, you're like, oh, nice. So you know this is helping you. So you keep doing that. So like I
Mm-hmm.
can see people are getting better. So now I have a
Yeah.
reason to keep making those videos and keep uploading the workouts. So yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm happy to hear your journey. It's good. It's like a blessing to know you've improved your life with our
Thank
coaching.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, grateful. And you've done a lot of hard work as well. Team has done a lot of hard work.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So yeah, congratulations and looking to your next phase.
Thank you. Thank you so
Anything would you like
much.
to share to Manya or one of our coach at LeanWithYash?
Mm, I just want to say she's like one of the sweetest coach who is always there to motivate and give you good alternatives and like sweet reminders in between, like take a sip of water, add a pinch of salt. And also when I got hurt with my leg,
Hmm.
that time also she was very sweet to adjust as per my thing. She kept checking on me to know how is the pain, is it too painful? If it is too painful, then you can do this, you can do that, or just first, I think first day when I told her that I have gotten hurt, she was like, take rest, no need to do anything. If it is too painful, you need to take rest. I mean, it was not like very goal oriented to a place where you forget humanity or think कि अरे सामने वाला also feels the pain. She was very, very kind and very sympathetic. She every day I think she would ask me, or every other day she would ask me, how is the pain? Were you able to do this? If not, take rest. It's totally fine. Focus on your diet. That is okay. So yeah, that was also very kind and sweet of her to check on me. And apart from that as well, she would while I was traveling
Mhm.
and it was a busy schedule, even though it is just a duty for her, but she would like before calling she would tell ask me if I can call you if you're busy or not. And
Mhm.
sometimes when I had no time to call back. I think once she called me and she's like, I'm so sorry. Are you in between of the call? I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm like, no, it's totally fine. It's totally okay. And then I told her that if not daily check-ins, I can just tell you in between whatever I'm doing.
Mhm.
So I kept her updated with whatever I'm doing. Even though that whole month I was away from home, I was traveling, I was on a work trip there I myself was surprised because I thought maybe अब तो गया डाइट पानी में कुछ नहीं होगा पता नहीं वहाँ वॉक करने को मिलेगा या नहीं या क्या है कैसा है बट I think walking and running a little bit of jog stretching that helped a lot because आप walk कहीं पे भी कर सकते हो if you can go on a road you can go find a garden you and I was fortunate enough to have a big terrace where I could walk a lot. There was a eco park close by where I could go for a run when I would come back early from work. And I also had a colleague who was also into walking, jogging, and everything. So we were like buddies, and we would just go कि हाँ चलो चलते हैं. Sundays morning, weekends, we would just go कि हाँ चलो let's go there. So from home to Eco Park, we would walk for 1.5 kilometers. There we would do a circuit of 2 kilometers and then coming back. So that would also be used to be a great workout, and I think that helped with inch losses.
Yes.
And I think this is what I was telling the other day, and then you sent me that thing about weight loss and inch loss. I actually felt stuck because even though eating right, eating clean, working out every day, if not working out, walking every day, 6 to 7K, if not 10K, the weight was just the same. And I'm like, inch loss ho raha hai, but why the weight is not going down?
Mhm.
Then I was like, I think now is the main challenge because now that I have lost uh, fat,
Mhm.
so now losing weight would be the great achievement. So now I'm looking forward to it, like how I would do and what more I can, or what more I'm capable of going to lose more weight from now on.
So this same concept, the same discussion we had with Manya, she was a bit concerned. She's talking about weight loss even after losing so much of fat. Then I'm like, what's her weight? How much did she lose? How many inches did she lose? Okay, is she gaining muscles? Then like, yes. Then I'm like, now if she loses weight, what would happen? What would she lose? I just gave her a trick question to think. Like, she
Okay.
lose muscle. So like, why don't you inform the same to her? So yeah, there's a certain point ना, अब इतने ज्यादा वेट कम करोगे तो क्या ही बचेगा, हड्डी बचेगा फिर. Just
Yeah.
if I say it in simple words. So it's more
Yeah.
about weight is, see, your bones, your bone mass has so much of weight. है क्या नहीं?
Yeah. Yeah.
Skeletal muscles, your organs, your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Blood ही 5 लीटर का होता है, समझ रहे हो? Water that you
Yeah.
drink, है ना? So and then comes fat. There are different forms of fat. So
Mm-hmm.
inch loss. So it can happen from your arms. It can happen from your belly. So we also gain muscle simultaneously. तो क्या होता है ना, वेट ये है, मसल थोड़ा सा बढ़ गया मान लो, और
Mm-hmm.
साइमल्टेनियसली फैट भी कम हो गया.
ओके.
So, अगर हम
हाँ
मसल
हाँ हाँ
डेवलप
ओके.
ना करें तो वेइंग स्केल में ज्यादा डिफरेंस दिखेगा. बट गेन
Hmm.
मसल्स तो इट शोज स्मॉल प्रोग्रेस.
Okay, so it basically compensates.
हाँ, बिकॉज अगर 100 ग्राम
Hmm.
मान लो आपने मसल गेन किया है और आधा किलो वेट फैट कम किया है तो 400 ग्राम में दिख गया.
Hmm. Hmm.
सो दैट्स द ट्रिक. But yeah,
Okay.
it's not that you can't drop more weight, you can, but rather
Yeah.
maintain
Because
the
I
weight.
remember there was one time I used to be 58, 57, and then I'm like, अब क्या हो गया? Why am I not losing? I want to go back to that weight. So
Hmm.
that's where my this thing started. Ki, shit, why am I not going back to that? Why I'm just stuck? Because it's not like I can't do that because I have been of that weight past years. So that's why I got concerned and I felt stuck.
Yeah, that's human behavior. So
Mm.
it's totally fine. We do get such queries a lot of times. But see, but
Hmm.
what we would be doing is we would be now we are more into like elevating your metabolism, making your fat burning machine, helping you build more muscles.
Yeah.
Taki when we drop the fat, the abs are visible. Abs look good,
Mm-hmm.
right? When
Right,
you
right.
cut that extra weight, cut that extra fat, you should look attractive. So
Mm,
that's the plan with your workouts for now. So धीरे
definitely.
धीरे will cut off fat as well. So
Okay.
it's like different phases that we do
Hmm.
for that.
Right.
And for you,
Okay.
what I'll do is I'll send you one more video that you can do at the end of your workout that
Okay.
can help you get your abs more toned, like a finisher workout you can do.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
will give more definition.
That would be
Even if you
great.
have the same body fat, same weight, you can touch your belly and feel the abs because of that finisher workout.
Okay.
You know? So
Nice.
you can do
Nice.
that.
Okay. Looking forward to that.
Small tips and tricks, small weapons
Yeah.
that we have in our playbook. So yeah, last question. Let's say someone is listening and is confused whether they should invest at Lean with Yash, whether they should invest on their health. What are the two lines, what are the two cents would you like to share with them?
First of all, I would say if you're skeptical and you have come across Lean with Yash, you should definitely leave your skepticism and definitely go for it. Because I think what you guys do is adapt with our expectations and goals and not just thopify your thinking. नहीं आपको यही करना चाहिए आपका ये सही है. No, you guys are more inclined and goal oriented of the clients rather than putting or forcing them into it. And another thing that I can say, second thing is most genuine coach that I could see as of now, rather than those big players that are in the markets who just focus on like business numbers now. I feel uh, in a world like that right now, in industry like that right now, they should definitely just close their eyes and just go for Lean with Yash program.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
your honest feedback. And yeah, people do think about investing on a house, car, stocks, mutual funds, but the body that they live in, they
Hmm.
don't think about investing on that. They'll
Yeah.
see a good mirror to get a good reflection of them. They have to clean the mirror rather than cleaning the body.
Yeah, or
You know?
I think it just gets too late when they realize कि oh now they need to focus on their body unless and until they get into something or something happens to them.
वरना वो गले
That
पे
is,
नहीं आता तब तक काम नहीं
yeah,
होता. So that's why their
true.
clients are famous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be great if I ever be in Raipur. I'll let you know. And yeah, if
Yes, please. Yes,
you let me know.
definitely.
The last line, if you ever visit Pune, let me know. Would be
Of
happy
course,
to see.
definitely. I haven't been though. I have to go to Pune. I've never been to Pune, but if
Hmm.
I'm there, definitely gonna ping you.
Pakka, pakka. We'll host you for lunch.
Yes, definitely. Would love that.
So, same here. Looking forward to your transformation, Smita. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank
uh,
you.
awesome student.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you.
See you soon. Take care.
See you.